Here's one way to overpower someone who's boxed up and it doesn't even take any building at all. To be fair, a lot of these clips are designed for beginners. I mean, this channel has so many beginners that come by and see the videos, so please don't hate. If it's something you already know, maybe skip ahead in the video to something that you don't know or something that can help you. I'm not the best player, I never claim to be, but I do like being as helpful as I can.
Got him.
Do you want to win more box fights? Well, it's not about being the fastest or the flashiest. Simply put, having your gun out at the right time will win you the majority of fights. Don't believe me? Just watch. So unless you're in really high ranked lobbies like, Diamond and Elite and above, or you're playing Cash Cups or something, you're really not going to be facing, that many hard players. It's possible that your skill-based lobbies could be hard, but I get a lot of hate with people trying to call out my mistakes, and it's great. I love constructive criticism. It's good to see where I'm at. I'm not the best player, and I do make mistakes. But, try to be helpful and constructive, and don't just talk trash. But it's freedom of speech. After fighting me, this player did not want my hug. This is really not an exhibition of my skill. This player wasn't that great, and I know I'm not that great. It was just comically hilarious how after I beat them and pickaxed them pretty much, then I was gonna give them a hug and not be toxic and emote on them, and they didn't even want my hug. At least 25% of the time I lost to this player, but in the end I won. It wasn't close at all. I mean, I had them by at least 5 or 6, and just wanted to post this to show y'all how hilarious this was. A lot of the fighting done in Fortnite, if you do a hot drop, is going to be fights that have you with low mats and not the weapons you want. This is the type of practice that you won't really get from playing in creative. You're only going to get it from playing games. Honestly, Fortnite's getting pretty scrappy, and sometimes not in a good way. Watch to the end. At this point, I almost assumed that there was no one on the train. This fight was done entirely without building, and I know that. Had I tried to build or defend myself, I probably would have just died. In this clip, I learned a valuable lesson about third partying when there's too many enemies around. I hear you guys down in the comment section of my YouTube shorts when I posted this and on TikTok. There were several mistakes. I could have reloaded my guns. I could have blocked my back, boxed in. But these are just the things that I'm going to get better at over time, and you won't see too many clips like this. But I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to obviously post it to showcase that I make mistakes too. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me, dog. I really wish I had a sniper in this clip because the fight would have been over a long time ago. One thing that I noticed almost immediately was that this player just kept doing the same jump, and I was trading a lot of damage. I mean, I could have built over my head, but in the end, on the last shot, this player was so weak that it really wasn't worth it to prolong the fight and give them time to heal, especially because he had a medallion. So I trade shotted knowing that he was really low on health. Here's how you can bait someone with the train vault. I just want to do this so that someone gets on it. I just want to see someone get on the train while it's going through train station. This was my first time trying this trick, so I really didn't think it was going to work, and I almost gave up thinking that no one was going to take the bait. However, watch what happens next. Goodbye. Nice try, buddy. In the most recent update, snipers got nerfed by 1, reducing the projectile travel speed by almost 10%, and the bullet drop has increased. However, if you hit the snipe at all in builds, it pretty much ends the fight if you know what you're doing. This also makes it a little bit more difficult to hit headshots, but it doesn't mean it's impossible.